Hi, welcome to ARK Survival Evolved, Lost Island Edition. Let's see. Fiber. Don't have enough fiber. Yeah, Lost Island Edition with Soto Desperado. I think I got everything. Oh, I don't need crystal. Okay. I'm trying to repair the boat after the damage it took. I managed to upgrade these to S plus. They only have like 500 in there, 500 ammo. These are all off. I have this pad I installed. You select activate or deactivate. So I do activate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. And all these guns turn on. They're set to long range and they only kill two things: leads and those damn flying birds, the itchies. Right, I can even leave that on actually. And I'm going to take off. I'm going to try to start looking for Basilosauruses. Right now I'm trying to repair the boat because remember the boat took damage last time. It was a pain, so I hope this shit stays the hell off my boat. Anyway, I got poly. I'm gonna get some obsidian. I don't think I need that much. Half of that, and then this. And I think that should repair the boat. Insufficient resources. So, oh, yeah, that's right. It might help if I actually had metal. Okay. So that's what it removed, everything that just appeared on the left. And now my boat is repaired. There we go. So I'll put that back in there. And that's some of the stuff I needed to repair the boat. So what I need to do is put this stuff upstairs in case I ever have to repair it again. But I was worried about that because, yeah, see, it's good. What are the options on this boat? So anyway, here's the control panel. Like if I wanted to deactivate, I do 2, 3, 4, and it turns all the guns off. All 4 of the bottom ones. That keypad only controls the bottom ones. The one on top, there's one at the very top that I set up. And I'll show it to you. It's up here, and essentially it's only set to the HDs. Wild only, no warning, high, inclusion as opposed to exclusion. And then you go to I and it's got the HD. At least I'm pretty sure this is it. It's not this one, I don't think. It's got to be this one. So that's all it's going to, it doesn't need to have a pin number because it's going to stay on like for the rest of my natural life. Because I hate those fucking birds. So if any of the birds, if any of it, comes close over here, this thing will shoot it. And I wasn't able to put a platform or anything else on top of this. It wouldn't let me because this level is as high as this thing can go. It can't go any higher. So, yeah, that's pretty much what we got here. It's got 1,000 in that one because I know that's going to stay on all the time. Okay, I think we're good. I also have a keypad set in here. I was going to put it against that wall, but I couldn't fit it. Like right here, I can do activate. 1, 2, 4. And that turns on all 4 guns. Now, when the leads attacked us last time, I didn't have any guns. I didn't have anything set up. Each gun on the bottom has 500 ammo. The one at the top has 1,000. I have extra ammo inside, and I'm going to try to move some of this stuff that I have inside here. Should really put it in the smithy. But anyway, I'm going to clear this out right now. Shit, I can't do that. Okay, so let me see if I can just transfer it. It should be able to allow me to do the metal ingots, large storage box, and then the crystal that I put in there by accident. And the black pearls. See, I haven't gone over there to get more black pearls yet either. Large storage box. And then we got the fiber, the hide, the wood. Let me get the wood in here because that weighs a ton. Fiber, hide, wood, a poly, organic polymer, and what else? Not electronics. Did I do metal? No. The metal ingots out of the... No, I did that. Okay. I think I got all of it. Yeah, I thought it needed crystal, but you don't need crystal for this stuff. Oh, the obsidian. Oh my god, that's going to be that weighs a ton. But you need it to repair the boat, you know. See, the problem with this boat design is it doesn't tell you how much of the materials you need. You know, you can't tell. Which sucks, really sucks. Because then you're guessing. Fabricator, no. Large storage box. There we go. Alright. Let's see, what else? Let me check my equipment. I made 2 crossbows, 209% out of a blueprint. That's the best blueprint I have. So I have 2 of them on my person. And then I have arrows. I thought I had made more. Yeah, did I put them over here? No. Oh, they're on my person already. Okay. So I already have them. Okay, so got that, and I had put away other stuff here. Let me get that box. Yeah, I'll pick up the large storage box and bring it upstairs. I should put this box somewhere in here. You see how I drift? See, there's drift on there. With that drift on there, it's a bitch to do anything. That's why all my animals kept drifting off. Okay, so let's do this. Can I move? No. Of course not. Well, anyway, I repaired my scuba equipment, and I want to keep it in a separate thing, so I don't get confused. That one upstairs is really for raw materials. Yep. Okay. Now, as far as animals are concerned, let's see. I only have one aquatic creature. This one. And I would take my wyvern with me, but I don't want to lose the wyvern if something happens. I have the prime. The prime is supposed to go in this position to tame the creatures. As long as you don't get hit by one of these things over here, you should be fine. Take the extra ammo. And I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else. There's the only thing I would take is Speedy. Because Speedy, you can throw him out. You can throw him out. You can go up to the surface of the water. Let's say you're in here. You're in the water. You should be able to throw him up. When you go up, throw him up. Tell him to follow you, or you can swim to him in case of an emergency. You can swim to him, and you're on a bird, and you're out of there. Fuck it. You know, as long as we're not too far out to sea, you know, there's some land or somewhere where he can get stamina. I can make my way back home on Speedy, and you know, Speedy's fast. Speedy is so fast. He's like the fastest bird alive. This guy. Look at that. Look at that. He's like lightning. Look at that. There's the gun. I think that gun will cover most. It's only going to cover mostly this side. But the thing is, it's for birds that they fly over the edge here. It can still shoot them. So that's better than no protection in my opinion. I was going to make another one of these S plus turrets, but I decided not to. Let's see what else we need. Let's put him away. Okay. So we got taming. Now, as you know, the Basilosaurus is a passive tame. The hardest thing about that, oops, wrong one. The hardest thing about the Basilosaurus is it's got all those protectors. The hardest thing about the ocean is it's got megalodons, it's got all kinds of shit. So, another thing I want to do is maybe tame a couple of high-level megalodons. This megalodon that I have is just, what was it, a 135. It was the only one I could get in the area, and it's the only one I've had for a while since I started. So, I'm thinking what I could do. Let's see, let's get some scuba. One of these and one of these. And this one's damaged, I don't know why. So I need that. I don't think I need much of anything else. Unless I want to, like, see if there's any useful pieces of armor here. It's already late. Theoretically, I should be going to sleep, but I don't mind staying up an hour and just doing a quick run. I also need to test the guns. So what I need to do in reality... okay, well, that's not going to work. Anyway, whatever. That's fine. That's fine. What I need to do in reality is deactivate the guns. I'm going to deactivate the guns on the bottom. Okay, I won't test those just yet. I want to test the one on the top. Now, it has 1,000 ammo. Right? It has 1,000 ammo. I got plenty of gas. Got I keep thinking I forgot something, but I don't think I did. Okay, let's do you, and we'll do you. Get those things cocked. Alright, so we're good there. Yeah, I think I did everything. The only thing I have not done is, because I made some narc and I made more gunpowder and I was making shotgun ammo. It turns out I only have one good shotgun, and it's just a double barrel gun right here, 417%. I kill something with that and they're fucked, you know. Okay, so 422. Okay, so let me see if I can get the rest of this gunpowder over here. Every time I try to get gunpowder, it doesn't show up. Oh, there it is. In the smithy, of course. So I just wanted a couple of 100 shells of ammo for the shotgun. I only have one. All the rest of the shotguns, they suck. They're not, they're so low level. You almost want to use your pike, because the pike's ascended. The pike does 326. That's better than the damn shotgun. So anyway, what I was going to do is turn this on and make as many of these bullets as I can. Advanced rifle bullets. There we go. Now these, I put down a table. There's a table over here. This table, you put down something that's regular or vanilla, and it gives you the S plus option. So like these heavy turrets, let's say I wanted them to be S plus. So I just put the heavy turrets in there, select this, and then convert to selected item. Oh, never mind. I guess there's no S plus equivalent. Let me see. Let's see. Heavy. Oh, here we go. See, I don't have the tech engram for S plus, but I just click there. It doesn't cost me anything. So now it's activated. So now I can select that and then convert it over to it. What? It's not letting me do it. Well, it's supposed to let me do it, but I guess not. Now, I could always, take these, and then once I make a grinder or a, is it called a grinder? No, it's called a chipper. No, it is an industrial grinder. The grinder will break those things back down into their components, so it's not a waste. I have a lot of stuff I have to grind up. Kind of waiting on. The flowers, or the plants, excuse me, are coming along great. Look at that, 28. Getting some good veggies. You can always use veggies to tame animals, like that butterfly. But anyway, given the fact that I turned on cave flying, and I really don't want to bother with parkour and all that shit. It's bad enough I got to do that on the Supreme ARK server. I don't want to do any of that shit here, so I turned on flyers, enable cave flyers, and I'm thinking of looking at all my pterodons, because I put all my animals away. I'm going to put this in here so I don't forget. That way I have the shotgun ammo, it's just 200, and this shotgun. So, in case I need to grab it, I guess. Or you know what? I'm going to do this instead. I'll take it with me. Screw it. I'll put it up in my supply cabinet. because I'm going to be going on the ship almost all the time. You know, there's no reason to have it out there. Okay, all the guns are off. There we go. I'll put it in here in case I feel I need it for some reason. So I think we're pretty much ready to go. So anyway, I was thinking, what do I really need if I enable the caving, you know, the cave flyers? What do I really need? And then I realized, okay, all you need is your Rexes, which you're working on to fight the bosses, and good saddle for that. I don't think I have a good Rex saddle anywhere. I mean, I could check, but probably not. Yeah, not in this game. Yeah. So I have primitive saddles, so I could only do gamma bosses, maybe beta bosses, if I'm lucky, if I want to sacrifice some of those Rexes. So I have to go to Rag and fly around over there and see if I can get some of those things. And then come back here, and, you know, try to get a Rex or a Giga thing, like a blueprint or something. Otherwise, this kind of defeats the point to doing anything. Without a good saddle, you're pretty much not dead. I mean, I could get Gamma. Pretty much you can. Gamma's designed for you to do it with whatever the primitive level is. So I'll know I could do Gamma, but I would want to do at least Beta. I mean, I really don't want to do Gamma. But to do Alpha or Beta, I would need significant saddles. Yeah, we're gonna do that shit. But anyway, that's what we got going. We're pretty much ready to go ahead and get situated. And we're going to go out. So I'm going to go over there where there's most likely lots of stuff. I'm going to try to avoid all of the jellyfish and all that. But anyway, like I was saying, I forgot to give you my lists. I realized that all I need for this particular personal server is a good pterodon for cave flying, a good baryonyx in case there's something in the water that I have to swim in the water, a Basilosaurus in case I need to go underwater caving with a Basilosaurus, and I think there is one where you have to do that. One artifact or something where you have to do that. An otter to keep myself warm, as well as to carry an extra artifact, as you can still put an extra artifact in those. You know, I can consolidate a better RG, but it's not priority. All these other creatures out here, the Griffin's already there, so that's good for getting a Giga. But I don't need a Giga unless I'm going to do Extinction. You know, that's the only reason you get a Giga is for Extinction. And you'd have to, basically, I would have to freeze frame all this shit and then move base over there. You know. So one of the things I have to make sure that I understand here. Let's see. See? So I pick up all these turds. See, I took the fertilizer out of the bug because I had put some in earlier. And I'm putting fertilizer back. And I overdid it a bit. Take that out. Got one more in there. See, normally you put everything in weight, but this thing, for some reason, is taking forever to level. This guy's leveling. You put all his points into food so that, he can carry that stuff. Anyway, I mean, he can eat. Yeah. Anyway, so like I said, yeah, pterodon. I was obsessed with the terror birds, but I forgot that because I'm going to be using a pterodon and have cave flying, I'm literally going to fly in a cave and then get the hell out. Get the thing, kill whatever's in the way, and then get out. All I really need for caving, besides the baryonyx that'll let me go through the water portion, or maybe a Kappa-Sutras, because I got a couple of good free Kappa-Sutras saddles. Those are also good water tames that'll get you through a cave. Besides those, so I need pterodon for cave flying, Kappa-Sutras and baryonyx for water caves, as well as Basilosaurus for underwater in general to avoid dying by jellyfish. Sharks are nice, but you don't really need a lot of them. I have this 135. It's been doing pretty good, and I don't really need more than that. And I use this to tame other megalodons, but in reality, I don't even want to bother breeding them. They're just not worth it. But a Basilosaurus is immune to the jellyfish, and it's tough. The only problem with that is that it's slow as hell, in my opinion. So that's how I see it. Oh, we're almost done with the ammo. That's good. So all that wood I burnt, I managed to grind out some gunpowder, that charcoal, and now I've got all these extra bullets. I got to put them in the boat. And you put this fertilizer away. What you do is you put the fertilizer, not the feces, you don't really need that. But you put the fertilizer in your inventory, you come up to the clock pot and you go, and then you just press E. They're still full, so not much of the fertilizer has been utilized. So what I'll do is I'll put it in this one, which has my tames and my fertilizer. Okay, so I don't have any Basilosaurs. I do have pterodons. I just added a few more. That's how many pterodons I have. That's 12, 13, that's like 16, 17. So that's more than enough to consolidate a pterodon. And then because this thing is boosted, you can just set them to create eggs perpetually. Because you're able to do that, and I have the incubator thing right there, I should be able to crank out a pterodon that has good attack and good health. I don't think I need too much stam, but that doesn't hurt. I'm mostly going to put points into weight, but not mutate for weight or mutate for stam. So I'll use the points for stamina and weight, and I'll use the mutations for attack and health. And that way I'll have a real beefy burrito that I can fly into a cave with. The only thing is, with the modern caves, if you get one of those large bats, not the ones that give you disease, but the other vampire bats, those large vampire bats will take you off your mount and you will fly. You will fall to the ground and either die or something else. So the whole point of these also is these are super fast. So I have to consolidate it and then go ahead and start doing mutating. So I will be working on these pterodons next for the purposes of going into caves. I will be also have some Rexes. They're not the best Rexes, I gotta tell you. They kind of suck. Damn mosquito. Thought I was getting picked. Must have followed me in. Anyway, the point is that I don't really have a lot of good Rexes here, man, at all. at all. And they're all female. I don't know why. But like, let's see, what's the highest attack? It's 25, 24, 34, 41. Here, this is the highest attack. So what I'm looking for is a male Rex that I can start the breeding program and just start consolidating the shit out of them. And it's the same principle for the Rex. You still need to make eggs perpetually, and you have to consolidate, come up with a basis, and then start, getting attack mutations and all that. And like I said, the good thing is you just turn that on, and then you go out there and you gather the eggs, throw it in an incubator, see if any of the eggs have the mutation. If they don't have the mutation, destroy the eggs, and that's it. But here it's going to be so much faster. I had gotten Carnos and all this other shit here, but don't really need them right now. I mean, they're just for fun. Really don't need any of it. That's my first one, Penelope. That's the first one I converted. This is Stubborn. Let's see what else. Got other dumb little things I got. I got some Megatherium. Do I have a Megatherium saddle? That's the real question. I think I do, in reality. Unless it's on the boat. It could be on the boat. I thought I found one. Here. Ascendant Megatherium saddle. 124. Okay. Now, in reality, these things are I have a good saddle for it, but guess what? These things don't produce eggs. So these produce young. And the good thing is with the super awesome spyglass, yeah, when the young is born and I claim it, I can go ahead and look at the stats, and I could tell right away if it's got a mutation or not, just by looking at the level as well. But it's just more difficult to work with it. It's not as easy as an egg. You just go pick it up and you're done. So that's why I wanted to stick to Rexes. So as nice as this saddle is, 124 Ascended is really nice. It's super expensive. Super duper expensive. But, this would be good against the bug. Like, let's say I wanted to do something. How many Megatheriums did I get? Got 2 Megatheriums. Attack on one is 35. Attack at the other is 26. Health is 30. And health there is 35. So this one, you want to keep the 35s. And you want to keep the weight, which is 36. And stamina, which is 28. And that's between 2 samples. These are 2 samples that we're looking at here. These aren't anything, super fantastic in reality. So, but you could take these, breed them, level them, and you don't have to mutate them, but you just breed them and level them, and you could probably take out the beta spider with that kind of saddle, because that saddle will protect the majority of the damage from that thing. You see what I'm saying? So the possibility was, well, I need to get some Rexes. Well, I need a male Rex. That would help, because I only have females. But what I really need is a good Rex saddle. Without that Rex saddle in the hundreds, your Rexes are going to die, and you can't do an alpha, especially on this thing. But if I could get that, I can mutate the shit out of the Rexes and, make a, basically you compensate for the lack of a good saddle by adding more health. You add more health by mutating them. You consolidate, and then you mutate the shit out of them, and you put extra health on there to compensate for all the damage they're going to take. And you can, of course, mutate for attack. You probably want to do that first. But you see, I have some shitty samples so far. Just shitty. Ugh. But you see, those Rexes will drop an egg. The Megatherium won't drop an egg. As much as I like the fact that I got a really good Megatherium saddle, they're a bitch. They're a bitch to deal with. Yeah. So what I do normally is I line up the creature that is birthing as opposed to laying an egg, and I look at it, and I claim the animal, I claim the baby, then I cryo the baby, and so on. I do that. I cryo all the babies, claim them, cryo them, and then I look at the stats and I look at the levels, and I do a search. So I can do like 50 of them at once, and then just go into my search bar and search for the next level up. And out of all those babies, only a few will be leveled up. In other words, only a few will have 2 levels or 4 levels or even 6 levels above what's there. And then I look at the stat and say, okay, is it a mutation that I could use? Yes or no? And I go from there. And that's the only way you could do it quick enough, because you don't have the ability to produce an egg. But they'll keep birthing and birthing and birthing. You just have to go keep claiming and keep looking at the thing. That's what I like about these. I hover above this. Let's say I can have all of this filled with those babies, and all I got to do is hover above it, and it'll tell me exactly what level it is, what the stats are, everything. All I do is I say, okay, I'm going to do the attack stat only, right? Only attack, which in this case is 33 for that shark, for example. Let's say it was an egg layer instead of a shark, but it would be 33. So the next mutation would be 34, and if it's a level 133 or 135, the next level would be 137, 139, or 141. So if it's 1 mutation, it'll be 137. If it's 2, it'll be 139. If it's 3 mutations, it'll be 141. I've never seen 3 mutations. I've only seen a double mutation a few times in my entire history of playing. So, normally you'd look for the next level up, which would be 137 level. So I have a bunch of these creatures, a bunch of babies, Megatherium babies in here. Let's say I have all my inventory full of Megatherium babies. I just go here and I go like 137, and it should pop it up. It should pop up whatever that level is. For example, let's do this, and if I do 135, the Megalodon comes up. You see? So you just have to search for the next level. So if I wanted to see if this Megalodon had mutated, I'd do 137. You see? 137. Nothing came up because there's no 137 level there. So that's how you skirt around having to, deal with the fact that the Megatherium doesn't produce an egg. You just crowd the shit out of the babies. That's why I put that soul trap. Soul trap's so much easier to work with. It saved me so much time to do that. So theoretically, I could get the Megatheriums, forget about Rexes, and just use Megatheriums for everything, because they're fuzzy. No, I'm just joking. Because I have good saddle, and I just have to take the time to go out and find them. Or I can just do a male Rex, find a male Rex, breed those females together, and then go out to Ragnarok and get the desert drops over there, or hope I get a good saddle over here. So the priority, once again, is to get a Pterodon. I don't have a real good Pterodon saddle blueprint. Those are hard to get. I'm probably not going to get one, more than likely. So it's not even worth mentioning, right? So I'm going to consolidate and mutate them and compensate that way. And that's what I'll do. And take the best saddle I have out there to the caves. Now, you don't want to take one bird with you. You want to take an extra bird so you can throw it out and keep moving. The only thing you want to carry on the bird when you're in a cave situation is the meat that you use to heal it up, the meat to feed it. That's it. You don't want to put your equipment in that animal, because if it dies, you lose that equipment unless you can grab it and get out. So I think I made a pretty good point. But that 124, I think it was, Megatherium saddle is worth considering. Even though I only have 2 Megatheriums right now, I can go out and get more. Even though they don't lay eggs and I can't use the egg incubator, which is the most convenient thing in the world, I can still use the soul traps or the cryos, and they will work just as well. It just works differently. That's all. So I do a search for the next couple of levels, like 137, for example, from 135 to 137. So I do 137. If I find something, I separate it. And then I do 139. If I find anything, I separate it, because that's probably a double mutation. And I just focus in on the attack stat. You know, I can boost those Megatheriums, and I can give them better health on top of that, to the point where those Megatheriums may actually kill the dragon. They may actually kill the dragon. But like, the Megatheriums are traditionally done to kill the spider. They're not done, the Spider Queen. They're not really done for the dragon. They're not really done for other things. Not really. So, and on top of that, you can't heal them with meat. You have to put veggie cakes or something else in their inventory for them to feed on to regenerate. And I don't know if I'm going to be doing that, because you need honey and all kinds of shit. So I don't have my strategy for the Lost Island down yet. I'm still considering how to approach it. But the pterodon is next on the list, and that does produce eggs, so that will be acceptable. And the Basilosaurus, so far the highest Basilio I saw was way the hell over there, far away, and it was only 100 after I had wiped everything. So it was like, shit. But I'd rather have a level 100 Basilosaurus than no Basilosaurus, because the jellyfish are lethal. Absolutely lethal. They will fuck you up. So anyway. Egg incubator. Anyway, let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go out and get in position, and we'll pick a spot. Oh, let me, I have to get the bullets in here. Let me get the bullets. I think I'm done here, right? Yeah. So, can I move it? No, they're too heavy. Good thing about that S Plus is you can move that stuff. I got plenty of resource on the boat. I just wanted to take some extra ammo if I needed it. Let's see. So let's say I wanted those bullets here. I already got some. Let's get the rest of the bullets. Advanced rifle bullet. I'm going to take it out of the fabricator. And boom, I got my extra bullets there. That's it. Alright, let's get out of here. Oops. keep trying to get it. Alright. So let's get on Guppy. And let's drive out of here. Now, what I want to do is go to the shore, find an HD, which is those damn birds, and see if the thing on top kills it. I want to basically find a bird and see if that one on top works, because I honestly don't know if it'll work. The ones on the bottom I know will work, but I'm not too sure about the ones, these other ones. No HD there. How about over here? You'll hear the gun go off once it's in range of the target. The one on top is only going to kill that evil, nasty little bird I hate. I don't see anyone there. Gotta go find one along a beach. Let's see. No. Ah, there's an HD. Let's see if it'll get it. Oh, it worked! Yes! Yes! Get the other bastard! Get that other bastard! Oh, yeah! It's mostly getting him on the right side. Oh, man. I gotta make me another one of those. I gotta make one for the other side. I hate those damn birds. Obnoxious damn things. Anyway, there's more up ahead. Look, there's more right there. Oh, look. It's another bird. Dead. Oh. The Sarco went up there and ate the bird. That's funny. I'm so happy I could cry. Where did this big rock come from? I don't remember it being there. It's this little swampy area. I normally just... I love that. If there was anything in the world, or in this virtual reality, that's worth the effort, it's those guns that kill the HD. I hate those little bastards. Oh wait, what's that? That looks like it's a Capro. A Sarco. Got to be careful. I don't want them to come up on the land. Okay. Oh shit. Let's get out of here. Did you see that? That Capro jumped on that thing. You don't want to be stuck in that position. It's easier ways to get the Capros. Alright, so we tested that gun. Now I just have to test the guns on the bottom. And there's only one way to do that. Jeez. Are you serious? I'm dehydrating again? How am I dehydrating? Okay. I think I'm stuck in the wrong area. I thought there was supposed to be an outlet over here. And there isn't. Oh no, wait. Is that it? Is that a way out? No, that's blocked off. Shit. Well, I better go back the way I came anyway. Ooh, that's a 140 capro. Oh, man. I don't think oh, shit. Nah, I'll put it aside for now. Let me focus in on the Basilosaurus. Without a Basilosaur, you really can't do anything underwater. I mean, you could try, but it just isn't the same. Let's go out to the open ocean. Turn the guns on the bottom and just see what we can do. But I don't want to go too far out. I just want to test it. I don't want to wind up wrecked. Alright, so we're doing fine. This is a good place to hunt, though. Good place to hunt. Oh, there's the big rocks. I'm just glad they're not world rocks. I'm going to be in trouble. Okay, so my bad. Look at the map. Okay, so open water will be right over there, outside here. That's a nice swampy area. That 140 Capasutrus is very inviting. Now for baryonyx, you know, those are rare to find a good thing. I have 4 of them. I already selected a male and a female baryonyx to go ahead and breed. And I have to go ahead and get that done, but I need to get fish and stuff like that because that's what those babies are going to want. Okay, so we're almost in the open water. And I'm just going to do this like right here. Let's see. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Oh, my baby. Snake. Ew. Ew. Okay. So, I'm going to stop it here. I don't sense anything else going on. I'm going to turn this on. Activate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now all the guns are ready. So theoretically, if a leads comes up in here and tries to play games with me, tries to kill my shit, the guns should work. Right? At least that's what we want to tell ourselves. Okay. God, I hate those creepy weeds. And I hate it when I can't see shit. But thanks to this awesome spyglass, I can see some things. Damn, I really don't like this. The only thing I don't have is a gas mask. I need to get more black pearls and to make more that substrate stuff to make more gas masks. Because I don't have any. Alright, so let me look at the map. Let's see. Put the map on. Hopefully I won't die. Now I'm going to move that point to 7834. 7834. Point. $78.34. put ship. Alright. There we go. There we go. Now this is not too far away from land. You see that? I should be able to make it over here on Speedy if I get lost or something. And that's that. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. It's already 1 o'clock. Oh, shit. I'm not that sleepy, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the restroom, and then I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to stop the video because it's already 55 minutes. Stop the vid, and then when I get back, I'll start it up again, and we'll go down and look for Basilosaurus. And in the meantime, I'm going to pause the video so that I don't have any problems. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Yep. Yep. I'm pretty close to my base. Because, you know, you can see the pointy mountain over there. You see that pointy mountain? Yeah. That's right, Nick. That's the metal. That's where I usually get the metal. And what else do I need? Drop that, drop that, drop that. Okay. I think that's it. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll start the next video in a second.